Welcome to the Produce Moms Podcast, where we believe there is a produce mom in all of us. I'm Lori Taylor, founder and CEO of the Produce Moms. For 10 years, I sold fresh produce to over 300 grocery stores in the U.S. And today, my team and I are fully focused on inspiring people to eat more fruits and vegetables. This show is just one of the ways that we hope to inspire you and your family to eat more produce and live a better life. If you like what you're hearing on the podcast, join our community of almost 40,000 in all 50 states and over 30 countries by visiting theproducemoms.com/subscribe. And be sure to subscribe and leave us a review on iTunes. Thanks for being here. Enjoy today's show. Okay, everyone, welcome back to the Produce Moms Podcast. It's a fangirl moment for me today because I have brought on a guest. She is the founder and CEO of Skinny Souping, Alison Velázquez. She is also the author of the book Souping. She and I served on a panel together at the Wellness Your Way Festival in Denver, Colorado. She encouraged me when she found out that I was a fan of the competitor brand of soup. She said, "Hey, come try my soup, and I think you'll love it." And so I sampled it there on the show floor at Wellness Your Way, and oh my gosh, it has been like the most amazing love affair ever since. I mean, I drink one Skinny Souping a day, and it is my pleasure to welcome Alison to the Produce Moms Podcast.
Hi, Lori. Thanks for having me. So excited to be able to chat about some of our favorite things, which are veggies.
Yes, thank you so much. I mean, if you couldn't tell from the introduction and all the text messages I've been sending you on a regular basis when I'm enjoying your products, I am a fan. I think that Skinny Souping is one of the most phenomenal products that's ever made its way to the produce department.
Well, thank you so much. It makes me really happy to hear people are enjoying our product. And I was so excited to meet you and connect with you at Wellness Your Way because anyone that has similar values and synergy is just like so interesting to me. And the fact that you are leading the helm for produce is amazing.
Oh, well, thank you, Alison. No, it was a pleasure to meet you as well. So please share with our listeners today more about your story and what led you to becoming the founder of Skinny Souping.
Absolutely. So Skinny Souping is a line of drinkable soups. Everything is packaged for consumption on the go. Our soups are made from just a handful of simple ingredients that have been thoughtfully combined and designed from inception to be delicious, hot, or chilled. So it doesn't matter what part of the country you're in or what time of the year it is, you can always enjoy our flavors. The real catalyst for this brand was really my upbringing. So I'm originally from Mexico. I was born in Mexico City. My family and I moved here to Chicago not shortly after my birth. And what we brought was little, but we did bring our traditions, and soup was always at the center of our table. So that was kind of a reminder of my upbringing. And as I got older and I got busier, it was harder and harder to stay true to my kind of values, which was eating fresh. We always grew up eating all fresh food made from scratch. And I just always ended up going back to soup. I would make a big pot of soup and just throw it in a mug and run out the door on my way. And it was just real food on the go. And that was kind of my inspiration. I decided that I don't think I'm the only person looking for this. I can't just survive on protein shakes and protein bars in my car all the time. I want real veggies and real nutrition, and soup is actually very nutrient-dense meal, which, if packaged correctly, would be the perfect food.
It really is, and I can attest to that. So many days when I know I'm going to be on the go for a while, I will I actually stock the Skinny Souping in my garage refrigerator because I am I'm part of that consumer avatar that is like literally drinking it on the go on a daily basis, oftentimes cold. And I'm telling you, I'm yet to be disappointed with a flavor that you have. I think that all of your products are brilliant, and you guys, they really are everything that Alison just said in terms of the ingredients. I'm drinking. Actually, right now, I'm enjoying a Skinny Souping. I'm finishing up my lunch, which is the spicy super green soup. And the ingredients are water, zucchini, onions, carrots, celery, spinach, lemon juice, kale, garlic, olive oil, salt, red pepper flakes, and parsley. That's it. All ingredients all natural, tons of fresh produce. I love it. So you've got a great product line. Let's talk, Alison, if we could. I'd love to share with our listeners today a little bit more about your book.
Thank you. Yes. So I have a cookbook called Stooping that came out in December 2015. And that kind of came about randomly. I was approached by Penguin Random House about the topic of stooping. And they said that they thought soup is a hot area and we're looking for someone to write this book. And we happened to connect, and I was more than excited to promote stooping as a lifestyle.
That's great. And what came first, the skinny souping product line or the cookbook souping?
Yes, I was doing the brand first, and the cookbook was just a perfect opportunity to continue to reinforce and build my brand and the idea of the lifestyle, and also provide a way for people who didn't have access to the product to still be able to make delicious, healthy soups in their own homes. Yeah,
I love that. And it's true. As someone who is a new ambassador and believer in the skinny souping product line, I can definitely attest to it. It's a full-on lifestyle. You've created a real lifestyle brand. So it's really cool. Let's talk, with that in mind, how important is fresh produce for your business and wellness overall?
Oh, fresh produce is the cornerstone of my brand. And honestly, it's the cornerstone of my own personal diet as well. I love produce. I've been predominantly plant-based for, I'm embarrassed to say how many years. So for over 25 years. So vegetables are everything to me. And when I was building and creating this brand, I wanted to enable other people to eat how I eat, which is completely all fresh foods. And that's just how they should be, just combined thoughtfully with enough flavor to keep you inspired.
That's great. And so that being said, let's talk about the flavors of your soups, because I'm yet to get bored with the product, and I'm enjoying it. I think I'm on a month of enjoying skinny souping on a daily basis. So let's talk about all your different flavors.
Yeah, we have a variety of flavors, broccoli, lemon, arugula, tomato and ancient grains, butternut squash, coconut curry, carrot, lentil, turmeric, red pepper, chickpea, basil, and then I think you were having our spicy super greens.
I am. I just took a big drink of it, actually. But all right, so I have a favorite. Do you have a favorite?
I do. You go first. Which is yours?
Okay, the tomato.
Interesting. Yes. I love it. The tomato it's very good. That is a good one. Mine right now is spicy super greens, but it's kind of like having kids. I can't always have a favorite. It kind of changes sometimes.
Right. I understand. No, they're all very good. So definitely love how you combine these amazing, you've created these amazing combinations of fresh produce and spices, and it's really a pleasurable, enjoyable experience. And I mean, this from a caloric standpoint, you guys, the one I'm enjoying right now, a spicy super green soup, it's 110 calories, and most of the soups I don't think any of them are, I think they're all 300 calories and below. Is that correct?
Yes, you're correct. Yes. What's interesting is when I was creating the formulations for these, I built them backwards. Instead of starting with a flavor profile, I started with a nutritional profile that I wanted to see, because I understand that, especially nowadays, everybody's got a different either dietary restriction or, some kind of health journey that they're on, and they're looking for specific nutritionals. And I wanted to make sure that our line was broad enough and diverse enough to appeal to a large audience. So I wanted to make sure that the nutritionals varied, but we're still all in line with a healthy diet. Yeah. And from there, I just kind of created the flavors around them.
Yeah. And you've done just that. We're talking plant-based protein, high in fiber, They are a moderate amount of sodium, especially when you consider what high sodium most soups have. Like these are what I would consider extremely low sodium in comparison to other soups. So you've done an incredible job with your formulations. Now I want to talk about how you source the ingredients for your soups, because so much of what's in these jars is fresh produce. So tell our listeners how you actually source that product.
Yes. So sourcing is very important because obviously the majority of the products in these soups are all fresh. So we have been in the process right now kind of building out that network with the growers and really working to get as much produce as we can that's obviously local and close to us, and making sure that all the standards that are in line with the brand are also coming from the growers.
That's great. And how has Skinny Souping grown over the last couple of years?
It has grown. It's growing slowly but surely here. We've originally started as a direct-to-consumer brand, actually. So I wanted to kind of dip my toe in and test the water and see if there was an interest for soups. So we were selling soup online, and what we found is that people did love our soup. So we pivoted and went to retail about 1.5 years ago. And
Great.
Since then have really established a big footprint here in the Midwest. Most recently, we launched into Fairway markets in the East Coast. And next month, we will be launching into the West Coast. So starting to really branch out here.
That's great. Congratulations. So what are some of where can our listeners go to follow you? And most importantly, where can folks go to purchase your products?
Yes. So people can follow us on any social media handle. It's Skinny Souping, Instagram, Facebook. Check out our website, skinnysouping.com. And then to find our product, there is a location finder on our website. But additionally, we're in all the Whole Foods in the Midwest, Mariano's, Fresh Time, Better Health, Fruitful Yield, Amazon Go stores. We're in the East Coast in Fairway markets. We're launching West Coast into Nugget. And then there's a variety of other smaller independents that we're in as well that you can find us.
That's right. And like I tell everyone, if the grocer where you're shopping does not have Skinny Souping, the consumer's voice is super powerful. Make that product request. I'm telling you, you're going to be addicted like I am. So, Alison, this has been a true pleasure bringing you on and sharing your passion for Skinny Souping and all of your hard work as the founder and entrepreneurial force behind this brand with our listeners and our Produce Moms audience. But, we have a tradition on our podcast where our guests always get the last word and the final goodbye. So please sign us off from today's show. And thank you again so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Produce Moms Podcast. If you or someone you know would like to be a featured guest, just send an email to Lori@theproducemoms.com. We know there is a produce mom in you because there's a produce mom in all of us. Join our community on Facebook and all social platforms. Help us change the way America eats. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.